Okay, but go ahead, TRT.
No, but it's just like TRT is an example of people wanting to become faster, stronger, or they say, you know, go into a cold plunge for this exact amount of time, follow this exact regimen, because this is the thing that's going to improve your life and cure disease X, Y, Z. It's not true.
Is a cold plunge good for you?
If you like it, if you like the challenge. But medically, I'm never going to recommend to my patient ever in my life as a physician to go do a cold plunge.
Why?
Or like cryotherapy. Isn't that like the same?
Yeah, why?
I'm asking you why.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people are recommending it. There's no evidence to say it really does anything valuable. And it's expensive. It's time consuming. Most patients do not live in this world that they can afford to buy a tub, throw ice in it every day. Like it's not about, this is the difference between people who are excited about information and are researchers versus someone who's a clinician and actually sees patients and the hard time they're having in their everyday lives. And then I'm going to come in there and be like, oh, in my fancy suit, I'm going to tell you to get a cold plunge. And if you do it for 3 minutes and not 3 minutes, 13.4 seconds, you fail. It's not real. There's no evidence. It doesn't exist.
Well, without being that specific about whatever you have to stay there for 3 minutes, is there any upside aside from mental a challenge that you feel like you've?
I haven't seen anything in the evidence that shows me that it's very worthwhile.
Okay.
The cost. Remember, I do everything like risk benefit.
Okay. Ozempic. Well, let's stay on that. To lose weight, to lose 5 pounds. How do you feel about that?
It's not what its intended use is. And why that's dangerous is because when a medicine is studied by this evil pharma that we're talking about, it's studied in a certain population, people, for Ozempic as an example, people who have type 2 diabetes, who are overweight or have high blood pressure or some kind of heart disease. It's studied in those people. So when you're taking it as someone who doesn't have any of these diagnoses and you take it, how do I know that the risks you're facing are going to be what the ones that we found in the research when we didn't test it on people like you? It's the same reason why we suck at treating women's heart disease, because we never did research on women's heart disease. So when a female patient comes in and says, oh, I have a little acid reflux, maybe a little arm pain, we discount it and they're having a heart attack because our initial research was not done on women. It was done on men who said, I have an elephant sitting on my chest. This is how I describe it. And that's how our common knowledge is of heart disease. And therefore we miss all these heart attacks in women. Same thing. We have to know who the research was done on to decide whether or not Ozempic is safe for losing 5 pounds in an average healthy person. We don't know.